What's up guys, it's James here, and in today's video I'm going to talk about something that I'm going to be talking about even more in detail on this channel over the coming months here. But it's something I'm very excited about that has to do with my most recent purchase of a property for Airbnb. Now I haven't talked about much on this channel yet before, but I recently purchased another property for short-term rental that has 100 acres of land. So lots of opportunity there for building, for all kinds of different projects that we've got on the go. The first of which that we're going to be tackling is going to be a geodesic dome. So this is going to be an auxiliary dwelling unit that we're going to have on this property. Now the land already has a property on it that we expect to do well enough to actually cash flow us about $10,000 to $20,000 a year on this property. So even if we don't build another auxiliary dwelling unit, we're still going to be cash flowing positive about $10,000 to $20,000 per year on this property, potentially even more than that. But the real win here in my mind from a cash flow perspective is that now we've got 100 acres of land. Now I've been running some data. There's not a whole lot of analytical data that you can run on geodesic domes in this specific area that we're located in, but I've done my best, and based on what I'm seeing, with the right type of auxiliary dwelling unit, the right type of unique kind of tiny home, you can get some really incredible returns. Now, I've been learning a lot through this process as well, and seeing that some some auxiliary dwelling units, I should say, some tiny homes don't do that well. And when I say don't do that well on Airbnb, I'm talking about, a property that you're making for $10,000, $20,000 in total investment to make this structure, and then it only brings in about $10,000 or so per year on Airbnb. Now, by pretty much any other measure of performance, that would be absolutely incredible, right? You spend $20,000 and then something makes you $10,000 a year. That's a 50% ROI, right? That's pretty incredible. You're getting your total investment back in just 2 years. However, when you're looking at different auxiliary dwelling units, there are some really cool opportunities out there that can do exceptionally well. Now, the one that really has caught my attention is a geodesic dome build. For anyone that's not familiar with a geodesic dome, it's basically just a dome structure that is constructed out of canvas and metal, and you can basically have these really big open windows on it, so it's really cool. You can stargaze from it. There are these really cool, unique properties that can be used year-round, but are temporary in their setup. So very easy to set up, very easy to operate, and to my absolute surprise, to my shock when I looked at these numbers, you can set one of these things up fully furnished, all set up, all said and done for about $30,000. So, you'd expect that with this type of a property where it can accommodate a couple of people, you can use it for seasons, but it's not, it's more of a glamping setup than an actual property that you'd stay at and have like all the modern amenities you'd expect. I personally at least thought this property would generate maybe $10,000 or $20,000 a year. Well, to my surprise, these properties can generate closer to $30,000 or $40,000 a year even. Now, think about that. That means that we can take this 100 acres of land and we can just go and plop on an auxiliary dwelling unit, one of these geodesic domes, and get a 100 or 130% ROI on year one. Meaning we'll have our entire initial investment back and then some in the first year, and then be having an additional $30,000 to $40,000 worth of cash flow every single year from this 100 acres of land. So now suddenly we've got this property that instead of generating $10,000 or $20,000 a year in cash flow, it's now generating, $40,000 or $50,000 per year in cash flow. That's pretty incredible. Then we add on a second one, and you can see a third, a fourth. Eventually, we're going to get to the point where this property is generating over $100,000 a year in cash flow from just this one property. And we can do it nice and slow. We can grow it organically, and we don't have to invest a whole bunch of our capital. Now, I'll keep you guys posted on how this does, but this is something I'm really excited to talk about more on this channel. So let me know. Give me a like on this video if you want to see more content about this as we start building out this kind of tiny home, sort of glamping type village on this 100-acre property that we've got. If you want to see more of that, then I'll be sure to actually show you guys around once the dome is built, give you a bit of a tour of the land, of the property, and dive more into the numbers once we actually get it up and running. Now, for any of you guys who are interested in leveraging strategies like these, if you want to start investing in short-term rental properties, whether that's, just finding properties that cash flow like crazy, or whether you want to do some kind of geodesic dome or kind of auxiliary dwelling unit type play, If you want to start leveraging short-term rental investing to generate massive cash flow in your investments, then I highly recommend you click the link down below to schedule a quick call with me. You can schedule a call with me. It will be a 15-minute chat. We'll talk about how we might be able to help you get to your goals, because I am actually going to be working with a really small group of students over the next 6 months here, helping them to grow their short-term rental investing portfolio the right way, right off the bat. So if that's something you're interested in, you want to learn more about it, see if we could work together, if there's a way that I can help you to reach your goals more quickly and easily, then I'd highly recommend you schedule that quick 15-minute call with me. I'd love to talk more about how we might be able to help. So again, that's all for this video. Really quick video. I just wanted to share because in my world, 100 or 130% return on investment in year one from a real estate investment was something worth sharing with you guys. I couldn't believe the numbers when I saw them, and I'm really excited to talk more about this. So again, let me know if you have any questions, any thoughts, anything you want to share with me. Let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you hit the like button, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you want to keep posted about updates on this project as it carries on. I'm going to make sure to keep you guys updated about it, and I post 2 new videos on this channel every single week. So make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date, and I will see you in the next video.